Hello everyone, I am CoolGuy, and today we're going to review the Gunsmith's legendary Omalon hand cannon, the Uffern HC4. Now in the database, it has a rate of fire of 22 and an impact of 87, one of two weapons like that, the other is the Vanity. Now it does perform like the other popular archetype, meaning it does 86 to the head like the Ice Luna and the Palindrome. The base weapon stats are a range of 24, stability of 70, reload of 43 and a magazine of 7. Some of the secondary stats are an aim assist of 50, an equip speed of 65, a recoil direction of 90. So the range is on the very low end, and there are only two Year 1 hand cannons, the Venation and the Red Hand, that are lower, and the Gunsmith's Year 2 Gaheris D all rank lower in range, and that's a big red flag, because range is somewhat essential on hand cannons, and we're going to go further into that later on in the review. The stability is at a hefty 70, and the Uffern and the Vanity are tied at 70 as the best in the game. It is the best base reload, tied with the Fever and Remedy. The magazine, again, excluding Year 1, is tied at the lowest with 7 rounds. It's same as the Whale and another archetype like the Judith D, the higher impact. The aim assist is average, the equip speed is above average, and the recoil direction is above average at 90. And that pairs nicely with that 70 stability. And recoil direction is how much the weapon bounces when you're firing it. Compared to, let's say, an Ice Luna with a recoil direction of 60, the Ice Luna bounces a little bit more around, and that 90 stat keeps it predictable up and down when you're shooting and firing the hand cannon. We have the standard sights, but for perks, column 1, all are usable, but Luck in the Chamber is your best bet when using the Uffern. It pairs very nicely with that 7 rounds. Next, we have a couple of dual columns. First, at the top, Snapshot, Quick Draw, Single Point Sling, Lightweight, and Extended Mag, and all these are fine. Quick Draw, Snapshot, and Single Point Sling are your top perks, followed by Lightweight, and at the bottom we have Extended Mag. And that's also going with our Luck in the Chamber philosophy, based on ammo that you get. Extended Mag, it's not really going to be that good. You could actually just get a better hand cannon with starting base rounds that are even higher than you get with Extended Mag and the Uffern, so not so much with Extended Mag. Bottom column, there are 2 clear options, and the third could be for fun. Reinforced barrel and rifled barrel are what you want, and rifled barrel first, because you can reduce the reload and not affect that 70 stability stat. There's also a possibility of braced frame as a fun factor only, and that's not going to be as good as any of the range perks, but it's going to get you near max stability, reducing the magazine so our Luck in the Chamber philosophy weapon can work a little bit better. Last column at the top, this is probably going to be the column that you choose your perk from. All are good, but Icarus and Outlaw really stand out as your main perks. Firefly is fun, and even Rescue Mag falls into the category because it might be decent to the low starting magazine, and also life support is decent as well. Last node, 2 clear winners, Eye of the Storm and Underdog. The other 3 are way too situational and are so bad that most of them have been taken off the newer weapons and they don't show up anymore. As you can see, most of the perk selection is geared towards PvP. That is because I cannot recommend this hand cannon in PvE. There are numerous other hand cannons that can do it better, and hand cannons in general in PvE are kind of a pain to use in higher level activities. Things like constantly looking for ammo and shots not registering, it all adds to that, and the Uffern does not make your life easier when using a hand cannon in the higher level PvE activities. PvP is where it has the most usage, and here's the conclusion. What we have here is a great hand cannon held down by the current restraints in the game. You have the good side of the extremes with the Uffern, the most stable hand cannon in the game, one of the fastest reloading hand cannons, a low magazine that pairs nicely with Luck in the Chamber, a great recoil direction stat, but the lowly range of 24. Now the range stat on hand cannons maxes out at 62, and it's easily hit by the 2 top performing hand cannons, the Ice Luna and Palindrome, even like the Imago Loop 2, with the added rifled or reinforced barrel, the top range boosting perks. The Uffern lands at 48, and to put that in perspective, the Imago Loop has a base stat of 40 and the Palindrome at 39, which is 8 or 9 less just at base. And for PvP, this is why you don't see the Uffern getting usage. It's another wonderful weapon that falls victim to being outperformed by a single stat, which is range, the most important one on a hand cannon. Now, on small maps like Drifter, Anomaly, you can do decently, but the missed shots are plentiful even at mid-range, so user beware. There's nothing worse than aiming directly at someone and you get no damage. It happens with hand cannons in general, but the lower range ones like the Uffern, it happens the most to. So if you do have vault space, I do recommend that you get it, and get it with a very particular set of perks that highlights its strengths. Like mine, it has Luck in the Chamber and Rifled Barrel. We want to get as much range as we possibly can get, keeping that hefty 70 stability stat and keeping the low magazine of 7 for luck in the chamber. And that is something along the lines of something that you want, but that is the hopeful, optimistic side of me talking to you right now, in hopes that accuracy issues on hand cannons are dropped and forgotten about, and strictly go damage drop-off. If not, it really isn't worth your time, because the frustrations outweigh the reward with the Uffern. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the Uffern. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, I am CoolGuy.